Hey guys, Creator Mom. So, in the book, Growing Up as a Scapegoat to a Narcissistic Parent, A Guide to Healing by Jay Reed, we're moving into the section of the book about okay, you've learned what happened to you. Now, how can you move forward in your healing, in your relation to other people? So, he says, protecting yourself from others' envy and devaluation. If you are a scapegoat survivor and encounter people who put you down, an important part of recovery is protecting yourself from some treatment. Also, I just want to make note of this. Can you imagine that you get permission to make yourself a priority? Oh my God. If you grew up with a narcissistic parent, all they want you to think about is how you are affecting them. It's all about them. Anyways, you get to make yourself a priority. That's pretty cool. A crucial part of this is recognizing that you have the things that were once dangerous to possess when under the reign of your narcissistic parent. This too is a process. If you spent years convincing yourself that you are not kind, not smart, not attractive, and so on, it will take some time and patience to entertain opposite ideas. You can facilitate your own realization of the attributes you possess by moving away from friends and partners who react with envy to your possession of yourself. Possess the land. Possessing the land is like possessing yourself. Owning yourself, right? If you find yourself reluctant to share a success with a friend or partner, this may signal that they feel threatened by you being your whole self. I've experienced that, right? You like when you think twice, like, I don't think I'm gonna share. You know when it's like that is a person you do not go to when you want to share something good, because they will like essentially ruin it for you. In contrast, if you feel welcomed and celebrated when you share good news, these may be the types of people to move towards. One obstacle that can get in the way of moving away from those who envy you is feeling responsible for their emotional well-being. There is a fragile quality to people who envy others in this manner, and for the scapegoat survivor who has a lot of empathy, this fragility can evoke a protective instinct. I would argue that in these cases, the scapegoat survivor's empathy towards such envious people comes at the cost of the survivor's own emotional well-being. Recovery involves making yourself your priority in this regard. If you feel guilty for moving away from someone who puts you down for being yourself, then you have a choice. You can move back towards a person who devalues you. In order to relieve guilt, or you can compassionately reassure yourself that you are not responsible for their well-being. Many people who are narcissistic do not take this responsibility to care for themselves and feel entitled to have others care for them in this manner. This is so true. Some of the guilt felt by the scapegoat survivor may reflect a concern for what will happen to the other person when their entitled demands are not complied with. Right? Like you feel bad for them, right? Like, oh my God, they're going to be so upset. This is all to say that moving away from such people is a useful way to defy the narcissist's rules in your recovery. That can be hard, right? All right, take care.